I say setting up on a large bag of XRP, 0.01%. What are the advantages of setting up a trust before price appreciation? Depends on the type of trust. If you're in New Braunfels, you're down in Texas, a revocable living trust in Texas will get you probate protection. It's not going to get you creditor protection, but that's why you set up the LLC for the creditor protection. Now, if you wanted additional protections, you might set up a dynasty trust, or if you're doing it post price appreciation, you might do an intentionally defective grantor trust so that you can transfer it in there tax-free over time. You might set up a charitable remainder trust if you have a philanthropic goal or organization that you want to help, but you still want to benefit off of those assets during your lifetime. There's a lot of different trusts that you could potentially set up. And again, I've talked about this before. There's like 80 something different types of trusts here in the US. Those are just a marketing gimmick. In reality, trusts are just tapestry of clauses that you're weaving that are going to fit you and your family. You can have a 3 strikes trust, you can have a spendthrift trust, you can have, there's all kinds of language that you can put in these. I would get with a good estate planner and have that conversation. If you're sitting on a big bag like that, you said 0.01%. So I'm going to put you above 300,000 XRP. If you think it's going to appreciate very quickly, and you think you're going to have more than $30 million worth of wealth in your personal estate or your taxable estate, it can make a lot of sense to go ahead and set up some type of irrevocable trust and complete the gift, a portion of the equity in the LLC or the assets themselves into the trust. You probably just would want to do the assets if it's prior to price appreciation. One of the ways that you can kind of squeeze the value down of assets post price appreciation is to use the LLC. You can gift a small portion of equity to a couple people because you have minority owners on the cap table at that point. When you get a 409A done, they would squeeze the valuation of the assets 25 to 35%. So if you had $50 million worth of assets inside the company, you would squeeze it down to 30 and you could gift the full amount out of your taxable estate between you and your spouse. So, there's these little techniques and hacks, but they only go so far. If you are that big a holder and you think it's going to $1,000 on the other side of price appreciation, setting something up sooner than later would be ideal, just so that you can, get at least a portion of it out of your taxable estate. But again, there's a give and take, right? Like XRP is $1.30. So $20,000 on a trust or $20,000 on more XRP. I can't tell you what to do.